slippery.
In 200 meters, turn right onto Smoke Bluff
Oh my
Road.
gosh, she's still going. Oh, whoa. Welcome to Squamish.
On this week's episode of Biking with Panda, I attempt to survive Squamish's southern trail network, Valleycliffe. It took me a few days of searching through this network to find the mountain bike trails at all. I didn't have great internet access, so finding out how others were riding it wasn't much of an option. The first day, I found myself entering through the southwest side, which leads you straight into hiking hell. Tons of long stairways that take you straight up the mountain, and an hour of incredibly technical bike pushing.
We keep going up Loop Trail. Up and up.
Eventually, the loop trail deposits you right in the middle of a double black line called Labor of Love. I tried to hike up to the beginning to ride the whole thing, but a massive unclimbable feature made it impossible. Luckily, when you get to a super gnarly feature on the way down, it does have ridearounds, but some of those can't even be walked and require full commitment. This trail feels like it's not ridden very much, and as a result it has a wild and gnarly feeling that's balanced by the loamy dirt, making the best kind of noises as your tire rolls through the wood. The double black diamond rating is totally deserved, and you'll need to keep alert the whole way down.
There's lots of grip on this rock, but it's just so steep. Whoa. Okay, so that was not the best technique for that, but I made it down. Haha. Oh. Oh. I just feel like I would be a bit better served on an easier trail. What better way to get used to an area than like something that they consider extreme? That's a stupid question, actually. There's plenty of better ways. This is pretty insane.
After long enough, I ran into some riders from Germany who were having similar directional challenges, with one of them even pushing a heavy downhill bike around.
Oh man. Hey. Like, there will be features that you just can't get up, which is why I'm coming back down this way. Like, I started in the middle and I tried to go up to the trail, but there's like a rock face with a ladder bridge and there's no ride around to go up, so. Well, I guess we could just go down to the road and start again and make it easier. Oh shit. Looks like there's a way around it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh nice, it's rollable.
All three of us are from flatter land, and we're pushing our limits on this stuff.
But you know, in typical BC style, somebody will come up here riding up this and just blow past you saying like, nice day. It smells like a bear shit over here. Yeah, I don't even think that this is a bike trail. This is like a hiking trail. Oh, what does the map say? Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, it says.
We had 3 phones with 3 copies of trail forks, and each one put us at a different position on the map, leaving us uncertain where we were and which direction to go to the trails.
No, it's like, I made it up, but you won't. Why does it have to be this way? That was demoralizing as fuck, but also like, yeah, you can do it.
I mean, we did it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, can ride down.
There's still more to go. Oh. That's so good. Nice breeze. That's so cool. Oh, the views are just so amazing though. God damn it.
You know a climb is bad when the bike has to go on your shoulder. Having others to suffer with made that so much more enjoyable, being lost out in that amazing terrain. Eventually we got separated when we had another GPS moment, but I was running out of steam anyway. I'm not sure if they found what they were looking for. Legend has it, they still wander the same trails to this day.
Is this a loop trail? Yeah.
My next attempt at riding here was foiled by mosquitoes, but the third luck was the charm. My next attempt at riding here was foiled by mosquitoes, but the third try's the charm. I finally found access. Damn it. My next attempt at riding here was foiled by mosquitoes, but as they say, third try's the charm. I finally found the access trail, and the weather couldn't have been better. This initial climb here is no joke. Although the worst parts don't go on for very long, you have plenty of opportunities for rest.
No, you go ahead. I need a rest. I think it's the rule for cyclists to stop for runners and everything anyways.
I find it often easier for a runner to step aside, but...
Me too, but I'm not the one who wrote that rule book, and hell, if I'm going to be the one that you get yelled at for breaking it. It's crazy that it was easier to build this boardwalk than to like ride through and build whatever was already there. Brian probably wrote up this whole thing. That sick fuck. MC Lab capsule. And gotta do up the full face. Lock the shock. Gloves go on. That was sketchy riding. Oof, oof. But that was 3 virgins, the whole thing, as a downhill. Oh shit. It's a bit of a mental game with that. I just could have done it if I had the setup correct all the way. Like my hands weren't set up correctly. What do you do? This is so much fun. Shit.
This woodwork feels about as janky as it looks. It's not smooth, it's bumpy, and you do get bounced around a lot. And that's why we love it. The trails out here tend to have short, punchy climbs that come out of nowhere. But if you know that they're coming up, or you just stay in a lower gear, they're not too technical, and they're easily doable.
Man, this is fun. Like, if you're used to this stuff and you know what's coming up on the trail, there's no problem. Good thing I have full suspension there, or that would have been a lot more painful. I could feel the bike give away instead of hurting me. okay. I should pay a bit more attention to the ride instead of... Oh, this is fun. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention. I was just kind of cruising along. Gotta keep on your toes. S&M connector should be this way from the Graduate. This is pretty cool that I'm actually getting a decent downhill ride in today. Do a nice climb, get a nice descent. Oh, it's a dream. S&M connector. I need a crank cam to show you how crazy my pedaling attempt to get up here is right now. It looked like I was walking. There's like mosquitoes all around me, but this stuff seems to be working great. It's like a roll-on essential oil combination. It's fucking awesome. It's like the best redemption riding day ever. It's about 13 degrees cooler. I remembered my insect repellent stuff that I've had for a year. Never remember to use until it's too late. And I brought my food. Now I've had 2 bars and the mosquitoes leave me alone, which makes them more of a magical thing since they're all just floating around you. Whew. Thank you, Kushkor. Whoa. Hey. Okay. That was an interesting line.
This video wraps up my time in Valleycliffe, although it's just a taste of what the area has to offer.
Oops, sorry.
I also rode Alice Lake, which will be in the next
Yeah, no
video.
problem.
Thank you.
But until then, you know what to do. Go ride.